Hello, church family. I have one more thought related to the sermon from Sunday. See, I've been thinking about this phrase I use, love God, and you'll be a neighbor to others. And I got thinking about, what does it mean to love God? How is it that we practically can love God? He's a spirit. So how do we love him? Well, I started thinking about the 5 love languages that we often use to express our love for one another. See, we have actions where we do things for one another. We have words of affirmation that we express love for one another with. There's the giving of gifts, not even big gifts, but just small gifts express our love for one another. There's time spent where we're with somebody doing something that they love, that they like, and we express our love through the time we spend with them. And then there's physical touch. Now stay with me on this. In like manner, can we not love God through those 5 things? We can love God with our actions when we obey his word. We can love God with our words when we speak out loud the praises and thanksgivings, telling him how great he is and thanking him for what he's done. And that might be in a public worship service or just you by yourself sitting with God. We can express our love to God when we give back to him on a regular basis, when we give him a percentage of our income. We are expressing our love for God with the giving of gifts. We express our love for God when we spend time with him, when we sit down and we spend time in his word, either studying it, reading it, or meditating upon it, but hearing God's words and spending time with him expresses our love for him. Now, the only thing we can't do is physically touch him. But I've been thinking about this too. Are we not physically touching and expressing our love for God when we shake the hand of another believer, or we hug them, or we put our hand on their shoulder, or we're close to them, next to them? Are we not expressing our love for God if the Spirit resides in us? I'm pretty confident that if we do these things intentionally and not merely allow them to become a habit, because these are things we do on a regular basis already on a Sunday morning anyways, but if we do them intentionally as a way to express our love for God, then I think we will genuinely be loving God. Well, until next time, walk with God.